Hi, welcome to CRE 101 for Healthcare. I'm going to help you get started and navigate through the Canvas course a little bit so you become familiar with what you're going to need to get going in the class. As you can see, we're on the home page, and the first thing that you want to notice is that there is a big green button that says Start Here. So let's do that. What you'll see are 4 steps. They're going to help you get started. You will have a couple of welcome videos, including this orientation video. And then when you get to step 3, you can take a few minutes and find out, why is taking this class such a good idea? How will this hybrid work? And what am I going to need to do to be successful? Once you've passed through steps 1, 2, and 3, you will see that step 4 asks you to begin with Module 1. To navigate to Module 1, you'll see on the left-hand menu choices that you will use throughout the class. We have the home page that we're currently on, a button to navigate to modules. When you have assignments or announcements, discussions, you'll be able to see your grades. So let's go ahead and navigate to Module 1. From this page, you can see that this course is made up of 5 modules. Module 1 is an introduction and course overview, which we'll delve into a little bit in a moment. Module 2 is really the foundation of the course, talking about critical thinking and critical reading. Modules 3 and 4 are going to give you the opportunity to explore everyday health questions that you might have, and then get into applying a lot of these critical reading and critical thinking skills to the academic tasks that you'll have while you're in college. Module 5 is going to be the culmination of the course and will give you the opportunity to explore career paths in healthcare, what it's like to work in this professional world, and to complete a community project. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the course overview information. Again, in module number 1, we see that we should start here with course orientation. So the orientation, this is the same link that you had when you clicked on the big green start button. Next, you have a link to be able to meet your instructor, so you can find out a little bit about who you're going to be sharing the semester with. Following that, you will see a link to the course syllabus. Once you open the syllabus, you'll be able to see the textbook that we'll be using for the class, which is directly applicable to your chosen healthcare field. You can get the ISBN number if you need to order the book, a reminder of when you're going to need that book by. And then as you scroll through the syllabus, you'll see some of the pertinent information. A course description. If you click on this button, you can see the course objectives that we'll be covering for the semester, and an expectation of how much time you want to devote in your schedule to this class. Some important dates you'll want to be aware of here on the first page of the syllabus. As you continue to scroll down, you can find out what your grade will be based on. I'm sure everybody wants to get an A in the class, and you'll be able to. So you'll see that it's made up of the largest portion of the grading is portfolio writing, assessments, and your community project. Additionally, you will be assessed on critical reading, skills and concepts, important terms that you'll be learning throughout the class, and then finally, activities and assignments, including reflections and discussion board postings. We don't want to have any late work, but sometimes we know life gets in the way, so you definitely want to read through the late policy and make sure that you know what penalty exists if you turn work in late. A reminder of plagiarism and the policy. for that in this class are contained in the next section of the syllabus. Many of you are probably familiar with the program Turnitin through Canvas. It's a great opportunity for you to be able to submit your work a day or two before the deadline, get a little bit of feedback in terms of how well you have paraphrased and how original your writing is. And if you receive a high score on Turnitin, then that lets you know that you need to reword or rework your paper. This is the official plagiarism check for the college, so it will be turned on for the majority of your assignments within the course. Attendance is very, very important in this class. Though it's a hybrid, we will be meeting in person about 15 times, and during those class sessions, you will have a lot of content that you will be working through. You'll also be having the chance to work collaboratively with your classmates. So it's very, very important that you attend all the classes. The policy in this class is if you miss 2 classes, you can be withdrawn from the course, and we don't want that to happen. If for some reason things happen and you find yourself in a position where you're going to need to withdraw from the class, you'll be able to click here to see the withdrawal policy. It's very, very important for you that before taking any action and withdrawing from a course, you want to make sure that you've spoken to financial aid, that you've talked directly with the instructor, and make sure that you understand what the ramifications are for withdrawing. And of course, see if you can get some assistance and support so that you don't have to drop the class. The next link that you see on the syllabus is a link to a referral guide with lots and lots of support services that are available. Everything from counseling to veteran services to tutoring, anything you can imagine, all of which is free and available to you. You just need to ask for what you need. If we scroll down a little bit further, you can see again a reminder about conduct in the course, being a professional, making sure that you are always respectful of your instructor and other people in the class. And then again, some overview information about services that you might want to explore on campus and the use of Canvas as a learning management system. It's very important that all students review the syllabus thoroughly, ask any questions that you have, make sure you understand all the policies. I will include a short syllabus quiz in Canvas to motivate you to make sure to go through and be very, very familiar with the policies for the class.